Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's session of Ask Zak. And tonight we want to speak about something very important, and that is the benefits of giving licks to your animals now. Now, a lot of farmers say, but look at my grazing. It is beautiful, it's green, my animals are nice and fat, everything's looking good. Why should I give a lick? And there's a very simple answer to it. The biggest thing is, our grazing in South Africa does not contain everything for that animal to perform to its best potential. The thing what I'm talking about there is, like now in the summer, we need to supplement with phosphate. Phosphate is crucial for the basic chemical reactions in the animal's body, such as selenium, copper. There is quite a few of those elements that we don't really have in our field that we need to supplement. Now, some of you might ask, why do I need to supplement? And the easiest way, if I can explain it very practically, is think about a car. Your petrol is, compared to your cattle, is your grass that they eat. So that's the energy that they get in, that's everything that they need. But let's say you have a shortage of selenium. Now, selenium plays a big role in fertility. It's the same like when you do not check your brake fluid on your car. If it runs out, you're not going to have any brakes anymore. Same with copper. Copper is very important for metabolic reactions within the animal. Think of it like the engine oil. If it runs out, something's going to go wrong. So that's why it's so important for you to supplement right through the year, if I can say it like that. Because it's very important so that that animal doesn't run into shortages. Remember, everything looks good now, but we have a winter that's ahead. And we need to prepare our animals correctly for the time before we hit our winter months, so that they do not struggle with growth, with fertility, and with their production. And a lick is one of the more inexpensive ways. So you're going to save money actually by giving licks to make sure your animals can perform to their best potential. So make sure you put out your licks. Now, the licks that we give this time of year is very important. It's what we use in our brand. We call it our mineral lick. It's that blue box that you get. It's a nice molasses lick that you can put out there in the field. The rain doesn't affect it, and the animals can lick it and make sure they get all those important minerals and elements that they need for proper production. If you don't want to put up out a block, we've got the mineral lick in a powder form or basically a meal form available that you can put out in the feed troughs. But it's very important for your farm, for your production, and for the season that's ahead, that your animals don't run into shortages. And that is why a lick is so important, to help you have the best farming practice available there. So look out for it and get your licks for your animals, whether it's sheep, goats or cattle. Make sure those animals get their licks. We give it right through the year to ensure that they do not run out. Now, some farmers put out licks and the animals quickly eat it and they think, oh, I'm going to go bankrupt. Now, the big thing is that animal is eating such a big quantity because they're trying to fill that shortage in their body. As soon as those shortages have been addressed and those levels pick up, then you will see your animal will eat less of the lick and consume less of it. So that's what happens if you do not give lick right through the year. If the day that you put it down, they're going to all of a sudden eat a lot of it. But when they stabilize, you will see the consumption of the lick will run very stable, and your animals will be very productive. So if you need more information, contact your nearest one-stop shop or your nearest technical advisor for advice and to look at what your farming practice might need. So until next week, same time, same place. Have a good evening and goodbye.